laughing. Hello, good morning. On behalf of Skyline University and my group members, Safa, Naima, we are here in the Saif zone in Sharjah, and we are going to take the interview of the HR manager in Saif zone Sharjah. Hello, Mr. Talal, how are you? It's an honor to take your interview as an HR manager. Sir, on behalf of Skyline University and my group members, I'm really thankful that you gave your precious time for giving the answers of our questions. So, sir, first of all, I'm going to ask you that how and when you as a Samsung HR manager, you people do the job analysis.
Job analysis. First of all, it's our pleasure to help our fellow students and all colleges and universities in the UAE, help them with their assignments such as this interview that we are conducting now. And going back to your question, you're talking about job analysis.
Job analysis, right?
Well, there is a few. I would take it as the job description of each employee or in different departments. Is that what you're asking?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, as you know, we have each organization has functional departments as part of their organizational hierarchy. So each department or section, according to the role that it plays in the organization, it will have certain jobs for and certain tasks to be done. And for that, you will have employees that will be completing these tasks and doing them in the best way. So each employee will have his own job description, which includes all his tasks and responsibilities that he's supposed to perform during his employment. So this is usually specified by the head of the section or the department, and in cooperation with the HR department here, and it is recorded in our files. That is how job analysis, and it is also reviewed yearly when the job appraisal is done.
Sir, then what about the recruitment when you want for specific job vacancies you have when you want candidates looking for it?
Yeah, recruitment is well actually recruitment we look into the yearly budget. In the budget we have each department or section specifies their requirements in terms of human resources. And that is the number of people they want to be recruited in their sections or departments. All this information is consolidated and reviewed by the upper management at the end of the year. So, and once it's approved, it means that it is given out, and each department knows that they have the chance to recruit so and so many employees as per the approval of the management for the next year. And other than that, if for example a section has an employee that for example left the organization, this section can ask for a replacement. Once it is approved by the management, we can go on and recruit a replacement for this position.
What about the process? Which process you follow for selection of a candidate? Like once you recruit it, now you go for selection, right? So what is the process?
No, we first select, then we recruit. What is your question exactly?
Yeah, as recruitment is like we are like searching for the people, right? The candidates who can actually apply for the job.
Recruitment starts with the searching and ends with the joining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
Selection and joining. So what is your question?
Yeah, so that's what I meant. How do they, actually process, the process which is there for selection, you have actually.
Yeah, yeah. It could be that we have we look into our data bank for CVs that match our requirements, and once these CVs are collected, they are reviewed by the HR department, specifically in the recruitment section, in coordination with the department that is requesting the recruitment. These CVs are reviewed, and then the candidates are called for an interview. Then selection. I'm talking briefly. The selection is made, and after that, an approval is given to the candidate. I'm sorry, an offer is given to the candidate, approved by the management, of course. And if the candidate is accepts the offer, then he can join immediately.
Okay, after the recruitment and selection process,
Mhm.
so how you decide about the compensation of the employees which you are recruited?
Well, we do have grade scales. Grade scales that include, you know what a grade scale is? It's a scale that shows the grades that are available, in which you can choose what can you offer the candidate,
Yeah.
based on his qualifications, based on his job duties that will be given to him. There are certain specifications that will help us in deciding which grade will he be fitted to, and which grade will he be given. And if you want to talk if you want to talk about it more, and it will take a long time, because we have different grade scales, and for different you may say job nature of jobs.
Yeah.
Then, so what about the orientation for the employees? What do you do for it?
Yeah, almost every employee, I can say, in the administrative level, will go through an orientation program. I think we believe that this orientation program is very important for any staff that will join, that may join the organization, in terms of to enlighten him about what the organization does exactly. What are the duties of the different departments or sections here in the organization. Plus, it will enable him to get to know the people that he will be working with, not only in his, not only in the department that he will be recruited in here. Get to know all the people from different departments, because in his future and in his career life, he will need to communicate with other sections and certain staff. So I think it is an important integral part of his career, this orientation program.
And what type of training do you provide to your employees?
Well, training, you can say, we at every year, when the budget is made, we also collect the training requirements from the different departments. Certain departments may have certain requests specific requests for their employees. As an example, you can say one supervisor or a manager feels that one of his employees, or his employees need to strengthen a certain skill in them. So we collect this information, from the different departments. And during the year, we try to uh, assign these staff to certain training programs that we have, because we deal with training institutes here in Sharjah. One of them also is the Human Resources Department. They regularly conduct training programs in their premises. So if any of their training programs suit the needs of our departments or employees, we send them for training. This is from the government side. Also, we have we have contact with other private training institutes. Then we can send our employees to attend certain courses as per the department's requirements.
Sir, how the HR manager do the performance appraisals of the employees?
It's actually it's not done by the HR manager. The HR manager.
HR department, you can
Yeah,
say.
the HR department. The HR manager reviews the performance of his employees, the employees that are in the HR department. Each head of department or head of section here in our organization, he performs the appraisal for his employees. Then it is reviewed by the HR. If there are some if there's, for example, something that stands out in his in any employee's appraisal, then the HR will take a next step in whether it was a good sign, a good appraisal, or there was a bad point. The HR department has to have a hand on this thing. If it was bad, they will have to try to look for ways to improve this thing, in the person in the staff. If it was good, we may appreciate this, and it is recorded in his file for future reference.
Sir, what type of reward system does the HR department in SAF zone follow?
Well, it all depends on the mentality of the management of the organization.
Right.
Here, I can give you an example that, for example, our Director General, whenever he hears or finds any remarkable accomplishment, as we can say, or a certain accomplishment, or anything that is outstanding performance, for example, that may be considered as an outstanding performance. He can choose whether to. There are ways to appreciate these things, like giving the people involved certificates of appreciation, giving them bonuses, increments in the salaries, for example, promotions, all these things that we try to reward our employees in a way, and this all depends on the nature of the accomplishment or performance that was seen in it.
And sir, how you conduct the exit interview of the employees?
Yeah, exit interviews. This is when an employee decides to leave. We always ask why. Whether and it is asked whether for any employee is asked whether he was in a managerial position an administrative position, even lower than that. We need to know why. We consider our employees as part of a team here. All our employees, and you may have noticed that if you go by and visit the different sections, people interact with each other. All the staff here are, they interact with each other at every level. So we feel that it is a part of our responsibility to know why would someone leave. It may be, and there are many reasons. Maybe some people have family issues. Some people find better offers outside. Some people maybe we wouldn't want this to happen, but it could be that he couldn't fit in.
Or maybe they can, start their own company outside.
Or maybe, different reasons. And so anything that is good for the person who's leaving, and we don't want to stop him from pursuing his career. But we try to people who add value to this organization, and we try to
find reason for the leaving.
Or we try to retain these employees in a way, if we were able to.
Right.
If the circumstance was allows us to.
So last question from my group member now.
Any other job you perform as an HR manager other than whatever we have asked you?
You mean any
other
duty or
yes,
task?
exactly.
Well, the HR here is HR. There are many tasks that we perform here. The most noticeable is recruiting and the appraisal and you may say training. Well, our job here is one of as an HR department. We also I will give you other examples, for example, as to what other tasks we perform here. I can say that we are a point of reference to different departments in terms of how to go on in doing things. For example, the policy or business ethics here in business ethics as a whole. Policies in terms of what can be done, what is not allowed to be done during work. People can refer to us and ask, or we can give them information. We also, for example, listen to grievances. We attend grievances, employees' grievances. We receive complaints and try to solve certain personal issues that are related to work. For example, we also the visa requirements for the foreigners. We do this procedure. We also have the medical insurance, for example. We arrange the medical insurance and all the requirements for our staff. That's it. And other than that, also the payroll generation, coordinating also with other government departments for certain issues. This is in brief. That's what I can tell you briefly.
So on behalf of Skyline University Sharjah and our supervisor Dr. Fez and my group members Naima, Safa and myself, Muhammad Hassan, I'm really thankful that you gave us this opportunity.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you so much.
It's our pleasure.
Really sad.